Hi there. Good day. How is it going? Welcome to King's Corner. My name is Rejoice Azuka, and I'm here to talk to you about something super cool. The year is coming to an end, and we're going to be starting a new year. Now, this year for us at KMGA was a year to focus. Was that easy? No. It was very challenging. We had so many ups and downs to keep up with to be able to achieve the things that we wanted to achieve. And so, as you prepare for 2023, I want to share with you some very key productivity hacks for you to be able to maximize 2023. Productivity is focusing on accomplishing important things to you. Now, the road to becoming productive can be very long, so don't panic, but learn to take one step at a time. Your ability to be productive is one of the critical determinants to your success and your ability to elevate. And guess what? Next year is our year to elevate. Now, for us to elevate, we need to be productive. Your growth in productivity is an opportunity for you to increase output without increasing input or incurring extra cost. So, making the best out of what I have available without affecting what's currently with me. All right. So, how do I become productive? Being productive helps you to prioritize your tasks, to manage your time and your resources effectively, and frees up time for you to do more rewarding things. So, how to be more productive? The number one is plan ahead. In 2023, learn to plan ahead. Don't be a last second person or a last minute person. Learn to plan ahead. Write a detailed plan of your day early in the morning or the night before. Write down everything you need to do so that when you wake up in the morning, you're not just dilly dallying, but you have a sense of direction and you're able to focus on your next steps. This will help you eliminate guesswork, and it will help you to stay focused and not drift away and waste time because you don't know what you're going to do next. Number two is write down your three most important daily tasks. Now, no matter what happens, these three tasks are going to show up every morning. So, for example, if you are a fitness junkie, you can decide to say every morning, as part of my productivity, I'm going to write down the fact that I go to the gym every morning, I exercise every morning, and all of that. And so, try your best to describe those tasks in details to avoid ambiguity. All right, so focus on important tasks and not the urgent ones. Learn to prioritize your day based on a scale of preference. What am I going to be able to achieve in this particular amount of time that is assigned to me? What can I do in this particular time that is assigned to me to ensure that I achieve all that needs to be achieved without dilly dallying or without being on or being unrealistic about who I'm seeking to become and the likes of it. So it's that intentionality in productivity. That intention, I'll call it again, intentionality in productivity. Don't just guess what's going to work and what would not work. Become intentional to say, this is working, this is not working, this I can do, this I cannot do, this I can achieve, this I can't achieve, and be clear about it. Be very clear about your expectations and your desires on how you are going to be getting there in your journey. Number four, or number three, sorry, set a single goal every day. Now, when you set a goal, you can now break down your goals into multiple tasks where you tend to a particular time task in an allotted time. So, for example, ensure that your goals are smart. Your goals must be specific, they must be measurable, they must be achievable, they must be relevant, and they must be time bound. So they must be specific. So you can say, today I'm trying to finish up my books or finish up writing my books. So I'm going to ensure that before the end of the week, I'm going to be able to finish my books. Achievable. Is it possible? How many page book is it? Is it a 400 page book? If it is a 400 page book, how can you divide it to be able to make it achievable? Because remember, the really big things that we do are a combination of very small tasks, very small decisions, and very small actions that we take. How relevant is it to your full or complete goals for the year? So, for example, you could be like me who would say, I want to release a book every month in the year 2023. That's not an actual goal that I'm working on. I may decide every 3 months, rather. My own personal goal is every 3 months I'll come up with a book in the year 2023. So, how am I going to do that? I'm going to take out a week every month to write, for example. All right. Or I can decide I'm going to take out a week every month to record. So it's specific, it's measurable, is attainable, and is relevant. All right. And so break down your daily goals into multiple tasks. Ensure that it's broken down into multiple tasks. And number four, learn to say no. No. Like, you need to type it in the chat. Just type the word no for no reason. Just type it no. You must learn to say the word no. I know that no can be very hard to say, but if you want to boost your productivity, you can't allow people to influence your decision or make you consistently stay in that position where you are competing for attention, competing for time, competing. No, that competitive mentality has to go. So learn to say no. Learn to say no. Learn it. Learn it. Intentionally start it to say no. No, 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 no. And number five, as crazy as this sound, learn to take breaks. We are more productive when we are in our restive states. When we take breaks, we give our minds a much needed chance to recover from times of intense focus and helps us to maximize the next period that we have. So learn to take breaks, go for a walk. You may be sitting, you can decide, especially people that work remotely, you can decide, oh, instead of sitting on my system for 8 hours and then standing up, why don't I take 10-minute breaks every 2 hours? Every 2 hours you get up, you can dance around, you can walk around, just do something fun in those 10 minutes. Get your mind off what you've been working on, and then give yourself an opportunity to refocus and redirect your focus. You'll find out that you're coming up with more creativity, different perspective. And then don't just have breaks, but create break agendas. Know what you're going to do on your break. So you can say, my first 10-minute break in 2 hours, I'm going to dance. My next 10-minute break, I'm going to go on a walk. My next 10-minute break, I'm going to grab a snack. My next 10-minute break, I'm going to call a loved one. Create a schedule so that you can be able to get things done and be efficient about your break times, to use it wisely, and to know, okay, this is what is going to be and this is how it's going to be. Number next is to eliminate all distractions. It's easy to give in to distractions when they're close to you. It's very easy to give in to distractions, especially when your distractions are around you. So what do? You do your best to eliminate your distraction. So it can be from turning off your phone to um to ensuring that your phone is on airplane mode, or things like that, or giving yourself a schedule and saying, or a penalty on what you should be able to achieve in a particular time. And so you eliminate everything that's going to stop. You can even put up website blockers that will remove pop-up ads and all of that. You can restrict your phones or your laptop if you work with it, and say, okay, my email is the only thing that's going to be open and connected to internet, then Google to do research if I need to do research. But all the social media sites, I'm going to block my phone of it for, or my laptop of it, for this particular time, from this particular time to this particular time, to help me learn to achieve what I need to achieve when I need to achieve it. All right. So that's that. And finally, today, learn that multitasking isn't often productivity. Now, first of all, you must learn to schedule yourself or place your schedule in three different categories. Number one is I must do. Number two is I can do. Number three is I should do. Now, I must do, you can do by yourself. These are your important things that you can't delegate. I should do can be delegated. I should be able to do this, but because of my time or because I want to be more productive, I choose to not do this to enable me to produce better, to be able to achieve more in the time available to me. And so those should do's, there are things that I can do it if I have the time, but if I don't have the time, I am willing to delegate it. And then the third one is the one where it should be straight up delegated because it will cost you time to go learn about it. So, for example, if I want to make my hair, right, I can decide to sit down and go and learn how to do hair and then do my hair. Or I could go to a salon and pay somebody and say, you know what, please could you help me get my hair done? And I'll pay you and get something else done while you're working on my hair. You see? When you begin to work on things like that, you now begin to learn and know that, okay, this is important, this is not so important, this should be done, this is how it should be done, this is why it should be done, and the likes of it. Okay, does that answer your question? I really, really hope that this answers your question and all of that about productivity. So, if you have any questions, if you have any more productivity hacks, let me know in the chat. I would love to connect with you and talk to you more about productivity. Until next time, please do register for our December masterclass as we'll be talking a lot more about productivity and certain things to do to increase our productivity. Until then, bye for now.